welcome one and all, my name is Tawess, and this is once again Forza 7. We are going to jump right into the Forza Drivers Cup and get going, because quite honestly, why not? And as always, if you like this kind of content, hit the like button, and if you want to show me that you care about me, like I care about you, hit the subscribe button. We're still in the Seekers Cup, and well, quite honestly, not much is happening, and since I bought a goddamn crate last time, I can't even afford to buy a new car. Like this. They're expensive. Or do I actually have one for this? The Camaro Super Sports Coupe Forza Edition. So we're actually going to do this one. Well, it sounds meaty if nothing else. I'm not really sure how well the capture thingy actually captures the capture, but it sounds beefy. Oh, this is not a good place to be. We're going to start with some moving cars to get by. Oh, we are pulling through slowly. Oh god, it's like... Yeah, let's pretend that didn't happen. Well, we are in 5th place only. That's kinda nice. That's much curving on this car though. This is gonna be interesting. Also, it doesn't stop. It doesn't have brakes. It has jelly donuts. Quite honestly, I'm not kidding. It has jelly donuts. Oh, mess it up too. Poor car. So you stop braking and you're just like hoping you will stop at some point. You're not entirely sure when, but you're hoping it will stop at some point. Whoop! And this car is, as a again, 4th edition car, so it's probably juiced up a bit. And, well, coming from the wonderfully grippy and astonishingly snappy GTR in the last race, well, lost video for you. Well, this thing is a menace. Back in 5th place. This is not good. And this is how it's gonna be. At least you have 2 laps. Figure out how to take care of this. I have an idea. It's gonna involve a lot of pushing and being a general tool. So let's see. This is a banked curve, so you're not supposed to have to... I don't dare driving up there. Sorry. You're not supposed to need to brake, since, well, centrifugal force is supposed to keep us in place, as long as our tires got enough grip, which they did in this case, so that's nice. Oh, we are going way too fast, we are going way too fast, we are going so much way too fast that it is not even remotely funny. But we actually managed to manage that. We managed to manage that. I does the best English. Does the best English in the entire internet. Ah! Come on now. Push past. Push past. Push past. My hairdryer is better than your hairdryer. Okay. Let's go careful on the turns. And then take it out on the straights instead. Woo! Jesus. This is funny because this car has a completely different kind of floatiness than the Countach, for example. Or for that matter, the god-awful... not god-awful, but the poor Ford that I have sitting in my garage that it's not really going to be used anything if I can upgrade it, because, well, it's shite right now. And that is what makes these more racing sim games something to be enjoyed, because in arcade races, sure, the cars behave differently, but it's not that radically different. This is radically different. You can't drive the cars, any of the cars the same way exactly. They have their own... Oh, I'm way too sensitive on the steering, I can feel that now. But this is going to be one in the bag. Oh, Daytona, I love you, but I'm also very afraid. 145. Oh, and we have reached the top of the stop. Well, the car mostly made it back home. Not entirely, but mostly. This could be interesting. Hopefully just foggy. Damp. It looks damp. Damp-ish. Yeah. This looks bad. This looks bad indeed. Oh, don't go off-road, 'cause you can't really go off-road, can you? No, you can't. Oh, look there. It's a gap. Let's use that gap. Okay, turn is coming up. Yeah, sorry, using both of you as some sort of stopgap measure, because, well, you didn't get out of the way. Oh, now we're sandwiched in between a rock and a bad place. There's not much I can do right now. I'm caught behind a fucking... It's a Corvette. High-tech redneck. Well, I actually think I know... Oh, that... Joe. Keep the fuck out of my fucking face. Like that. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant goddamn day. This... Oop! It's gonna take a while. The track's not wet, but it's arsey weather outside. I'm not going into pits. Not wasting time on that. The car is still drivable. The car will continue to be drivable because I don't have sim damage turned on its cosmetic. Because there's one of those things I cannot be arsed with. Well then. Well, use that lovely Corvette to get... No, we're not gonna let the other Corvette pass by. To say that I overestimated the braking capabilities of this car would be a mild understatement. And then we pull out again. Don't want to try doing this skidding in this car. That would probably end well out of bounds. Yeah, that would probably end very badly. I know we're gonna pass the rest of these people soon. Sorry Hassan, but I'm going to pass you. I mean, of course this is not Hassan driving, because we are not online, because I'm not suicidal. But it's Hassan B's Drivatar, which is his sort of amalgamation of his driving skill. Yeah, here comes the rain. This is bad, because we're on racing tires at best. This is gonna be so wet. I'm gonna stop braking now, because otherwise... Oh yeah. This is Slippy. Slippy the hare. Or is it Slippy the frog? Can't remember. Oh, I can't see anything. The track is gone. It's just water. Oh. Dear God in heaven. Sorry about that. I don't know what got into me. I think I got a bit too competitive there. I got to brake earlier and I'm more aggressive. Because, well, to be honest, this weather is awful. Oh. could have gone a lot worse. We are going to get through this, I'm sure. Now, it's a perfect time to talk about the weather system in this game, because it's awesome. You go from fairly dry. I felt that. I don't mean that in any cheeky way, I mean literally I felt that. The car was tugging like crazy. So, yeah, the weather, the track actually really changed. It has puddles, it has ditches. It's not exactly in the same place where you on all. Actually, it is in the same place, but it's not all over the track. Some parts of the track are actually fully drivable. Yep. Sorry, had to think there for a while. This driver's good. From my level, that is, of course. But remember to pump the brakes on these things, because to be quite honest, these don't brake all that well. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry, again, I hate using rewind, but sometimes I just... Sometimes I refuse to lose due to being stupid. This is why I'm not a race driver in real life, because in real life you don't have a rewind button. But, you know... You know what? I'm trying to move into a position where I don't have to use it. I'm going to get there. We're going to turn it up to real difficult, and we're going to be non-reliant on the button. Because the button is shame. The rewind button is shame. Every time you use it, it's shame. At least it's raining this time, so that's something. And I'm glad the car gets repaired between each race, or otherwise this car would at this point look like a somewhat yellowed racing. More than anything else. Something I'm not going to do though is claiming that I'm going to start driving from cockpit view. Computer screen is way too limited in which... Oh, mama. That could have gone very bad. Very bad indeed. That's some people a bit more aggressive. That of course is one of the... T-boning it. Yeah, sorry about that. That was ugly driving. I mean, I know you're not supposed to do ugly driving like that. You're supposed to... Oh, that was mud. That was mud. You're supposed to drive clean and properly, and well, again, we will get there at some point. But I've been running arcade races for so many years now that cars, to me, are not cars. They are brake assists. Like that. And well, the game is gaming like heck, so you know what? I'm okay with that. These muscle cars are always more like my kind of car. If I had to pick and choose, of course I would always pick a Ferrari over one of these cars, because a Ferrari is actually worth money. But if I had to... There you go. That's more like it. It only took 3 tries. Sorry about that. I say sorry way too often in these videos. But I want to be a good driver for you people. I want to really be a good driver for you people, but I'm not currently that good of a driver. So mostly because arcade racers, where mistakes like that are more accepted. Generally okay. I mean, if you do something like that, you're pretty much done for. Especially this track, which only 3 laps long. I mean, there are long laps, but it's only 3 of them. Woo! Skids for days. Slipping and sliding. So yeah. What do I think about this game so far? Fucking wonderful. But at the same time... But at the same time... It sometimes scares me. But still a nice game. And we're doing good. This level, we're doing good. Once this cup is over, probably will be a lot harder. Because this is beginner cup, and they tend to be a bit more forgiving. Both when it comes to events and when it comes to actual driving. Like AI driving skills. They probably start picking in AI's drivatars with better skills at the higher levels. Just give you an extra bit of challenge. Good turn. I want perfect turns. I want perfect turns. That wasn't even good. That was bad. Bad turn. But again, yeah, starting to get used to the cars and the limits of the car. Actually allowing for some surprisingly decent driving. I mean, not optimal driving, but decent. Of course, without going manual gearbox, we'll never really be able to compete with the people who do drive manual, because they can time their gearboxes way better, gear shifts way better than gearboxes. Gear shifts way better than I can, because I basically can't. I am locked into whatever the computer feels is a good time shift. And that, of course, is never going to be the optimum one. But, you know what? That is what it is. It's okay. Yeah, because right now I'm flying ahead, so difficulty level right now, non-existent. Unless I do something really stupid. So I'm gonna bump it up a bit once this cup is over, because I want my easy Sunday driving too. And then we are going to fine-tune that until a level where it is hard but not impossible. Where I have to fight for first position rather than be able to cruise through it like I do now. Just tapping the handbrake and we're done. That was surprisingly clean actually. We are at Laguna Seca. This will not be pretty in any way, shape or form. Because this track, if I remember correctly, this track that has the turn, drop, turn thing. Might be wrong. Maybe it's not this track. If that case, I'm gonna be happy, but I think this is this track that has the... Oh, that's a good start. Again, not perfect, but good. So... Ah! Oh, yeah, we're gonna do this again. I don't know why I do it, but I do it. It's starting to get a habit now. It's a bad habit. It's a habit nonetheless. We're in 4th place, and we are rolling. Now this car has the advantage compared to a modern car that it actually can take some bumps. For all intents and purposes. It does not... Oh. Oh, that's not pretty. That's not pretty at all. A little dirt doesn't hurt. A little dirt though apparently does. Because that guy, ooh, he's gone. But yeah, elevation changes on this track are kind of extreme. And I think we're coming up to the part now that I was talking about, the twist drop twist thingy. Maybe not though. Oh yeah, here it comes. Woo! That is an interesting part of the track. Well, it's not. It's not Saturday unless you're bumping and grinding with something. I'm just picking a... God damn. Actually, it's not even Saturday anymore, it's actually Sunday. Should be bumping and grinding on Sunday? I don't know. You tell me. Are you supposed to be bumping and grinding on Sunday? Because if so, I'm doing it. I don't want to be left out of the fun. Oh, we went off completely. This is gonna take a while to get back on track. Oh well, we can gain that position back. We do not need to rewind from that. This one we can get back. Still a fairly long track, this one. Sun setting or rising? I wonder. We'll see in a little while if it gets darker or brighter. But yeah. The dynamic weather system in this game is wonderful, and I wish to see it in more games. It's wonderful. Of course the tracks are very small, very controlled kind of areas. So I guess easier to do it in this capacity. There's not exactly any roaming going on. Oh god, I don't like this. This have to be freaking scary in the real world. At some point I will go an entire race without using this feature. So much downhill. Yeah, he didn't get out of the way. That is on him. He had a choice, he could have gone out of the way. He decided not to, so we moved him out of the way. Yeah, I know, if this would have been real racing, I would I would have gotten a penalty, at best. More likely a ban. But this is not real racing. This is a Forza Cup. And apparently the Forza Cup has extreme rules. Like a wrestling match, only with cars. Literally, a wrestling match with cars. Not something I necessarily want to see, actually. Yep. Actually, while this is not my favorite car, it is surprisingly good. And we know that, well, there's a lot of cars in this game now. There's gonna be 4 DLC packs, which is nice. And yeah, that's gonna be fun. I wonder what there will be. I wonder what cars will add. I guess there was some monster sponsored shit. That tends to end up in every game these days. Surprisingly relaxing to drive this though. But that is why I try to keep it on this lower level for a while getting used to the game, because once we bump the difficulty up, relaxing is not exactly gonna be the word that we'll be using. More like horrifyingly butt clenching. I like that word, butt clench. Don't know why, just like it. Rolls easily off the tongue. Oh well then. Are we? Yeah, we're getting towards the final stretch on the final race on this. Ah. Hmm. Yeah, that was again. Had the AI been even remotely competent, it would have been past me like crazy for now. And across the line.
Won the Seeker Championship, and you showed everyone what a contender you are. And if that's not enough, you can now take your shot at the next step to the Cup, the Breakout Championship.
Do I get an extra for this? Doesn't seem like it. Never mind. I got a Subaru BRZ Forza Edition. Legendary car. And a special that I knew about.
Championship is next in your sights. As you can see, there's more of everything to tackle and more.
So what do we have here? Moments in Motorsport, Open Wheel Legends. Oh, endurance racing, that is going to be horrible. And Porsche Spider Challenge. That's kind of fun though. Rally Heroes, Formula E. Let's see what we have here. But we are going to go back to the Secret Cup before we're done with that. Not today though. That is going to come tomorrow. Or, well, next. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So yeah, pretty much the entirety of next week is going to be spent to finish up the Secret Championship. And then we go on to bigger and better things. So, for now, we're going to leave it on this screen because it's a nice screen. So, if you like this kind of content, hit the like button. And, as I said, if you want to show me that you care about me like I care about you, hit the subscribe button. Until next time, stay safe, be kind, and play fair. Bye.